knowing that they're all going to turn on you, even though you're trying to be nice to them.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not easy when that's the case.
Who are we missing? Somebody missing on their roll.
Oh, for Destiny points?
Yeah.
Golda.
It just means someone doesn't want their destiny, that's all.
Hey! At least 2 of us came to the game.
My excuse is I was playing Helldivers before, and I was dealing with some of the most stupid, self-entitled assholes in the world.
Tell me how you really feel.
So you went on voice chat. That was silly.
No. I was, somebody else was on voice chat, and basically, so 4-man missions. It's basically Starship Troopers. You, from your ship, you can join an ongoing mission on a planet that somebody else has started. You have no, you know what the objective is. You don't know how long they've been in the mission or anything like that. So you can join at the very beginning, you can join at the very end, or you can join somewhere in the middle, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, I come down, and sure enough, it's the very end of the mission, and the guy just, they're shooting bugs, and I start shooting bugs, and the one guy just turns and shoots me and kills me. So I'm like, dude, what'd you shoot me for? And he's like, for joining us at the very end of the mission. I was like, there's no way to tell that from the menu, asshat.
Yeah, you joined to help.
Right. I don't know where the mission is in progress. They don't tell you that. So it's just some prick who, had a bug up his ass and thinks he's something special. So, when
you haven't earned the right to be here, man.
We get through the cutscene to get back to the ship, and he's like, "Well, that just earns you a kick." And so I left the group before he could even kick me, and then I just I blocked him. So chances are I would never run into him again anyway, because there's something like 40,000 people playing, and the worlds randomly present groups to you. So, but now this gives it a 0% chance of ever running into that tool again.
Bummer. Yeah, there's a lot of toxicity in those environments, but
yeah, it's really the first time I've experienced that magnitude of it in Helldivers.
Yeah.
Helldivers.
And
it's based on the books, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. On the question today, I'll probably have more for you here in the next coming weeks as I start playing Mothership, by the way. Which is a sci-fi horror type role-playing game.
You're going to die in space.
Pretty much. It sounds like you got to be ready to have a couple characters on the side in the game.
You will die gloriously. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah. You basically have 4 classes. You got Marine, Android, Scientist, and Union member. It's like a really basic subsystem, but it's got sanity and fear and all that fun stuff.
Whee! So speaking of dying in space,
yes,
we were.
Speaking of dying on the ground. So there you guys were trying to escape the facility. Things were not going well, I recall, because, our driver just could not get yourselves out of the facility.
Yeah, it took a quick turn.
Correct.
The escape went well. The foot chase out the facility did not go well, as, let me let you see what I'm saying. As you totally stole a garbage truck there. Because that's what one does, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That tracks.
And that's their garbage
that's
truck you got there. Here is the repulsor field that's blocking your way. Oh yeah, somebody's noticing some guys over there. here's the guard little station, and a pair of stormtroopers in each one. There's the little console that you guys know is there that you remember from your previous travels here because you totally spent the triumph to do it. And here is the Inquisitor and 4 stormtroopers following him. And over here there happens to be a stormtrooper sergeant with a pair of troopers who have a very large rifle. Not your typical carried rifles. Yes, it is the light repeater.
Huh. Alrighty then.
So, let's see. Everybody rolled 4 points, right? Yeah. See, we got a nice little blend there. 3 to me, 4 to you guys. That's a good breakdown.
Yeah.
So, everybody go ahead and roll your vigilance, since you guys were having, Mr. Toad's wild ride and came to an abrupt stop. And there's totally action music going in the background for you.
Yeah, notice.
All kinds of stuff's going on.
Really?
Apparently, the sergeant is really on point.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
Sergeant is making sure no shenanigans happen. That there sword.
Jesus. I'm
Apparently,
guessing.
our resident Sith Lord's in a hurry to do something.
Bunch of active dice.
Right?
Okay.
Why can't I ever get a triumph on my initiatives?
Yeah.
You have a thing for that, don't you?
I do.
Now the question is, I had a force dice committed for sense. Is
You have
that still
force dice
committed?
Yep, it's still committed.
Okay. Just making sure.
Okay. So our
That's,
Sith is going to totally do a thing.
It's an ugly lineup.
So in case anyone needs it, Jim has noted up there what short and medium range are.
Oh, yep. 6 squares is short and 13 is medium. Anything past that is long. And our Smithy is going to do that thing that he's going to do. And he is going to boldly stroll up behind your vehicle. He's cocky. He's not worried about a garbage truck.
That's as far as he's going.
As far as he's going, he's just taking a standard short move. He's not wanting to like race. He doesn't know which one of you is the force wielder yet.
Ah.
He just totally made sure life is going to be more difficult for anyone attacking you, because that's totally what he does. So these guys are totally going to take this turn to set up their weapon. They're totally dropping to a knee and setting up that light repeater rifle on its little bipod.
Which ones are setting up the light repeater?
These guys up at the top of the map.
Oh, I can't see them.
You gotta scroll up.
I thought I was all the way scrolled up. Okay.
They are hiding with their big ass machine gun.
Yeah, I had to zoom out a bit before I saw everybody.
It is a big map.
Yeah.
This way you have options in case you need to just get out and run.
Yeah, and then get shit for it later. That's okay.
Wow.
I mean, we're gonna remember it for the next 7 months if one of us runs. So yeah.
So these two troopers are going to come around the corner and use it for cover. These two are going to come around here and use their little kiosks as cover. And the four of them totally pull up their weapons and give you a flat-out surrender or we'll fire.
Fire, bitches.
Wow.
These guys are going to come over here. And these guys are going to come over here. It's almost like we got a flanking maneuver. And they've got their weapons trained and ready. They have not pulled the trigger yet. They're going to give you a moment. Look at y'all getting a moment to talk before all hell breaks loose. As the Sith Lord just totally looks at you guys and says, surrender the Force-sensitive member of your party, and I may let the rest of you live. And who would like to go first?
That's not a guarantee.
You know,
Me!
Yeah.
it's always nice when you have a firm statement when you're trying to threaten people. When you're kind of vague about the outcome, it makes it a little less easy for us to trust you. So I'm not feeling confident that you're really gonna let me go.
So, yeah, I'm going first, Jim.
Okay, so what are you going to do?
I'm going to start by doing that.
Okay.
I'm going to use improved commanding presence. It is a once per session, may take commanding presence action, make an opposed cool versus discipline check to force the target to leave the encounter.
And who are you doing it on?
Who do you think?
You're going to try to do a discipline check on a force user?
Yeah.
Not all Force users have good discipline.
I'm pretty sure I know what his discipline is based on certain things I've seen already.
So here's a question: what happens if he doesn't pass that? Does he have to leave the situation?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, what's the negative of this? Is my question.
If I fail the roll, nothing happens. If I succeed the roll, he leaves.
I feel like I don't know why we're asking questions instead of just letting us do it then.
Well, exactly.
Are you
Okay,
ready
I've
for me?
got the difficulty in there. And
You got
wait, don't roll yet. I got to put your upgrade in. I got your upgrade in there.
All right, here we go. Oh, look at that. It's a success. So
what exactly does that do?
I look at him and I say, your belief in your pathetic religion is weak. Leave at once or face the wrath of a true Master Jedi.
Oh, dun, dun. As underneath your hologram, you take 2 straight.
I'm looking at him like, easy there.
You're writing checks that my ass can't cash.
Well, number one, it worked. So,
Right.
number two, this actually draws suspicion off of you because I didn't say that you were the Master Jedi.
No, I know.
I'm implying it's me. So,
Okay, so as we get the dramatic villain moment where you come out and you talk your shit and you socially shame the Sith basically starts walking away.
Damn, I thought
Goodbye.
And
I'm like,
the Sith
that
This
just happen?
walks by the troopers. He just says, make sure your weapons are on stun. And the Sith Lord is walking away.
Pansy!
Damn those superpowers.
Right?
You emotionally blackmailed him. Okay, so that was a pretty oomphy first opening salvo.
Yeah, he was chomping at the bit for that.
Yep. I've been itching for this for a whole week, Jim.
Yep.
This was that Uber plan you weren't gonna say, but you totally had to say it. You had an Uber plan.
Yep. I'm gonna remove the Sith from the equation.
Okay, so the collective group of troopers realizes you're not surrendering. So, yeah, things are about to start happening. Are you good with where you're standing?
Yeah, because I could move behind the truck, but then I'm exposed to those guys and those guys. I can move in front of the truck, but then I'm exposed to these guys or these
You're
guys.
pretty much exposed to any side outside of the truck.
So yeah, I mean,
So who's going next?
is there such a thing as an all-out defense if you don't have a skill for it?
There is basically going all defense.
All
and
right.
you give yourself a black dice for being very cautious.
I will
But
go.
you already took an action.
Oh, well, yeah. All right, then I can't do anything. So I'm
Okay.
done. I'll climb back in the truck. How's that?
That's totally an option. That was what I was hinting at. But, you know, you're talking about walking around out in the open here with all these guns.
Well, we need the droid to get out and open the door before we do anything, so I'm hoping
but
everybody jumps out.
I was gonna say, people gotta help cover so that we can get through the fields.
Yeah, I will. So yeah, once Tozen's done with his thing, I am going to jump out on the side to behind here to with my weapon drawn and ready
Would you be
to.
on the driver's side?
You were driving.
Was I?
You were driving?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Either way, again, get out over here.
Who said
but
they drive on that side?
Given
Good
where you
call.
put the truck, this is where they live. Anyway, weapon drawn, ready to cover Simi when Simi comes out.
Do you have quick draw?
I do not. So I'll take a point of strain for the action.
Well, it would be 2 strain for the second maneuver for pulling the weapon. But what do you want to do for your action?
Oh, I mean, just like I said, I'm just I'm not firing at anyone.
These guys are going to start shooting in a second. As soon as the Sith said, make sure your weapons are on stun, these guys, body language wise, you feel 100% certain there's going to be a firefight.
Yeah.
So if you want to shoot first, I mean,
Do
Come on,
it.
Han, get him.
If you
Fine.
shoot first, then I can come out and... Or do you want me to come out first, start
No.
working on it, then you guys fire?
No, I'm firing. This guy right
Hold
here.
We're
Which
pretty
one?
much all going in the order. There's no NPCs between us, so it doesn't matter what order we go out in at this point.
So I've got out. I'm going to take the second maneuver so I can couple strain for a second maneuver, and I'm firing at yonder dude here.
okay, so this duo that's at short range,
Yeah.
and we know you're not aiming because you did 2 maneuvers already.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay. And with my holdout blaster, here we go. Is my pool ready?
your
still in the
pool
truck, right,
is
Michelle?
ready.
Oh.
Damn! So,
Nice.
you fire your weapon off, your little holdout blaster. You go pew for 9 points of damage.
Yes.
Couldn't you have given us 1 more point of damage? As one of these two guys that apparently was slightly exposed. Wait a minute. You need to re-roll that. And the reason why you need to re-roll that is what's
That's a lot of red. I was going to say, I was just thinking, why do we have so many red?
That was the discipline skill of the Sith Lord that was beaten and shamed.
Hi.
Go ahead and roll that again against a single purple and a black dice.
All right, let's see how this goes.
Okay.
At least you can't, disarm your weapon and stuff now, so.
Yes.
I was totally going to have you run out of ammo and that would have sucked.
Yep.
All
So
right,
you have one advantage. You shoot the guy with your little tiny holdout pistol, and it hits him, and he looks woozy for a second, but then he puts that rifle butt back to his carbine back into his shoulder and leans forward. He looks wounded and winded, but he's not going down with only those 7 points.
All right.
8 points.
8 points of damage. I'm going to use that advantage and throw a blue to whoever is going next.
Okay. As you give some covering fire, phew! And who's going next?
I want to shoot this guy.
Okay.
You have to get out of the truck first?
One of the two guys.
I'm out of the truck first.
So it's a
I thought you
maneuver
were
to
still
get
in the
out.
truck when we got there.
Only 2 people were out of the truck so far. But so basically, it's your maneuver to pop out of the truck. If you want to shoot him, you definitely can. He's at short range. He's got a little bit of cover from the kiosk that they're using for cover. Is there anything special you're doing, like maybe taking 2 strain for an aim?
Yeah, I was about to ask when you were done telling me what was happening. I'm going to take 2 strain for aiming. And which side of the truck are you going to get out, Simi?
She's got to get out on this side.
Get a faster side because she's got
Although
to get to that.
Pinky's right here.
Okay. Then yes, I'm just going to shoot this guy then.
Okay,
You ready?
Got your all ready.
Okay.
Damn!
Nice. That's 9 points of damage.
You shoot the guy, and he basically has a burn through his armor that you see. He's got smoke coming out of it, but he does not go down. He is almost down. There's 1 trooper on each side that is about to go down. It's almost like 10 is the magic number. Okay, so who's going next?
Shall I go next?
No, you didn't drop those guys.
It's our Jedi or droid.
Gonna come here and I'm gonna shoot these dudes. That way we don't have any way point blank on you. Hopefully.
Dudes, these dudes?
What's that?
Those dudes?
Those dudes.
Okay, just making sure. The guy that's horribly wounded. And apparently you give yourself an upgrade. I like it. Bring me all those dark side.
Alright, ready?
Okay, take your shot. They're totally ducking behind the kiosk, but will they do it in time? Oh,
No.
They're not doing it in time.
No. 10.
You know what? It was a good attempt. They tried real hard.
They tried really hard. Now, are you shooting the wounded one or the not wounded one?
Aren't they both wounded?
No,
No, just
technically
one.
only one is wounded.
I suppose I'll shoot the wounded. Well, no, I'll shoot the unwounded.
Kill the non-wounded
You shoot the healthy one, not the guy with 1 wound left.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay? As the guy
Just
goes,
wound them all.
ah, Wilhelm screams as he goes falling down this little slope here.
Sweet.
Okay,
Alright.
what do you want for that advantage?
I'll give a blue to the next person to go.
Steamy's got a bunch of blues.
Okay. So
What are you going to do, Steamy?
I'm going to get out of the vehicle, use my maneuver, and then I'm going to do computers on the thing. So, are you ready? And apparently give me a blue.
I gave you blue.
Oh. All right, here we go.
You got this. Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
yes, I do! Oh, yeah!
And we got a light side point out of it.
She walks up to it like a champ, sticks a little probe in, and like a second later, boink.
And with 3 successes, you do it in like no time. As which one of the 2 fields are you dropping?
The Triumph, can I do both?
Yes, you could.
Thank you.
As immediately the fields go. If you want to chip in 3 advantages, you can make the gates go up.
Do it.
These little gates.
After we pass, you mean?
No, you
No,
can make
there.
them go up instead of driving through them.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah. Let's do that too.
The gates immediately go ding and start opening up, and like a fraction of a second, Simi got in there, and you still have 2 advantage.
I'm actually going to take some strain back. I still. No.
As our Sith Lord is totally walking further away, not realizing how things just went so south so fast.
Do I have enough movement left to get back in the vehicle?
If you take 2 strain, you do.
You know what? I will spend that 2 strain to get back in.
To get the hell up out of here.
Simi's like, did my job. Let's get out of here, driver.
All right then.
Okay, shit just went south. Yeah, the sergeant is gonna make a command decision. And
To surrender,
he
we accept.
is totally gonna come up here and throw a grenade at this person.
Okay.
As he saw the Inquisitor running away, and he's just like, oh, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Troopers die when the Force users should be doing their job. Do you have a range defense?
Where would I see that?
I would be at the very top of
Defense
the
at the
character.
top.
Oh, at the very top. That's right.
The
It
little
would be under your
funky-
stats.
Yeah, the
So-
little funky little chart thing. Little.
Yeah, it's above where you have your character info, skill, combat tabs. Right above that, it has your wounds, strain, and then defense.
No, I don't.
Draw. He is totally taking 2 strain. Sadly, he can't aim at you, but he is going to throw a grenade at you because he doesn't want that vehicle getting out of here with that shield going down. He's just like, oh, hell no. We had a plan. They're trapped. They couldn't go anywhere. Ooh. So he throws his little frag grenade over in the air, and it swirls its way over to you. Bounces off the back of the garbage truck and lands right at your feet and goes kablooey for 9 points before soak.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
And for his 2 advantage, I will totally use the last 6 to do 6 points to Tozen.
So is it 7? Do I take 7 wounds? Like, where does that go?
It goes in your wounds.
But
and
minus your soak first.
Yeah, I already did that.
Yeah, so
Okay.
7 wounds would go in your current under wounds.
Okay.
And remember, Tozen, the blast 6 is not soakable.
Oh, crap.
That's straight up 6
Yeah.
points. Yeah. That's what makes grenades dangerous. Too bad Steamy wasn't still out there. And top of the order is we have a bunch of stormtroopers all snapping their triggers into stun mode. So these 2 are going to totally shoot at Prit. These 2 here are shooting at Prit.
Okay. Now that I've been targeted, I can use a dodge incidental. I'm going to take 2 strain and upgrade the difficulty of the attack by 2.
Time for that. You're within short distance. Do you have any range defense?
Nope.
I mean, if we're upgrading, we might as well upgrade. And they'll aim since they don't have to move. They're gonna stay at that cover. They like that cover. As the 2 guys look at you and go, pew pew!
Uh-oh.
And that is stun damage, by the way. So the 2 of them hit you with some blaster shots and totally give themselves a black dice for their next, well, you're being all dodgy. They're giving the next one of their guys to go a black dice. So that's 11 strain before soak.
Okay. And that just comes out of wounds, right?
No,
I know,
that comes out of strain.
That's strain.
Because
Okay.
they're shooting stun bolts at you.
Stun, right.
This Lord totally feels comfortable that his stormtroopers are enough for you.
Alright. How much was that again?
Sushi surge.
11 before soak.
Okay.
11 before soak. Yep.
That's a
All
lot of
of a sudden,
strain.
You're wondering about that dodge move. Okay. So this one guy is totally gonna shoot over at Lachelle since she shot him. Is there any shenanigans you're doing? I mean, you got more destiny points.
Oh, I can use a destiny point so that the person doesn't shoot at me.
So
No,
it makes it more difficult for them to shoot.
you can upgrade their
Upgrade the
difficulty.
difficulty.
Right. I'm gonna upgrade their difficulty.
Okay. Turns that purple into a red. And this is just a single stormtrooper, so he gets a shittier dice pool.
Mhm.
He feels enfeebled as he's shooting you also on stun and hits the side of the garbage truck.
Nice.
I totally forgot to throw that guy out there. And because of his stunning the garbage truck, he's totally going to give you a black dice. Or the first one of you guys to go.
Yeah, 'cause
Then
you can't
these
take a
two
strain.
Yeah, because if he took strain, he'd be dead.
Yep.
Okay, so these 2 are going to shoot at Prit at medium range, and these 2 are going to shoot at Lachelle at medium range. Prit, did you have any range defense?
Nope, just that dodge that I did. Which I don't know if that counts for the entire round or not, but
What does the ability say?
let me get back to that. That when targeted in combat, may use a dodge in an incidental. Suffer strain no greater than ranks in dodge to upgrade the difficulty of the attack. So
Yep.
The attack?
Same.
Okay.
yeah,
So you could always do it again. I would not recommend it.
yeah. Given that would leave me with 1 strain left.
Okay, these 2 stormtroopers take a shot at you on stun and totally miss
Nice.
as they do hit the big yellow garbage truck. And now the 2 are doing the same thing to Lachelle on stun. And apparently they are in pure stormtrooper mode.
Right?
As they're gonna totally give a blue to the guys that are gonna shoot your truck. The guys that set up their giant rifle there, they're gonna totally take a blue dice. As they're gonna attempt to shoot the truck. I mean, with their weapon, it is possible they could damage it. It's not gonna do jack, but they could try to damage it. And I believe we're at medium range here, right?
Probably.
Yeah. Just barely, but we are. 2 purple. And you know what? We're going to upgrade. I want them to shoot your truck out so you can't escape. And you know what? They're going to shoot on full auto. So it's at a purple.
Uh-oh. Damn.
As you guys just see their light repeating blaster rifle going and quickly runs out of ammo. As we actually got some damage on the truck. Look at that shit. Okay, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we actually did 1 point of vehicle damage.
Take that.
Your ride's all jacked up with some blaster shots as these guys are totally going, did you bring the spare ammo? I didn't bring the spare ammo. Did you bring the spare ammo? As their weapon runs dry. So who's going next?
Speech is a free action, right?
Speech is a free action. It's
Yeah, and as
mostly-
I'm remembering it, Dave Melmnock is a better driver than Pritt, correct?
It's a good
I think
question.
it's a
good
toss up.
Yeah.
The dice hated me. My piloting
So
planetary
instead of getting into a discussion on it, let's just throw out there, what is your piloting planetary?
3 green.
Yeah, I'm 4 green, so.
Yeah,
Right.
so as I'm climbing into the truck, Melnock drive.
Yeah.
Except Melnock wanted to have himself available to engage, and that's how come Pritt was driving. We didn't give it to
Right.
Pritt because we Chinese fire drilled it. Like, we
Yeah.
didn't just shove Pritt in the driver's seat. There was a purpose.
Well,
It's
now
not
that
working
we're
out
driving,
to our advantage. But it
Everybody-
was a purpose.
Everybody get in and do
Yes.
another seat, and I will jump in the driver's seat.
So,
Okay, so like
yeah.
Tozen's jumping in the the passenger seat.
That's not what I want.
yeah, I mean, because it makes more sense for Pritt to go there, and Melnock to go there, yeah.
So everyone's getting back on the bus.
Yes.
That is the plan.
Okay, so who is driving?
No,
I
no.
am.
Melnock.
Melnock. Melnock, give me your driving roll as you jump in and you are slamming that gas. Oh, good job. I like that, Tozen. You go ahead and give me that point back.
Yep.
And beat me to it. I was like, oh crap, I need to get up there.
I beat Jim to it, too. That's the most
Yeah.
important thing.
And don't forget, Melnock, it's going to be too strained for you to get in the car as well as run around it.
Okay.
Because you were over, getting close to those guys.
We'll get it here in a second. Alright. You ready?
Yep.
Yay! It's all
As
that matters.
the vehicle is taking off like nobody's business, and the guys are like, but the shields are down. And the Inquisitor turns around when you hear all these stormtroopers saying, they're getting away. And he just turns around, and the look on his face as someone looks back in the rearview mirror, as he's just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. We had these guys dead to
He looks back like you win some, you lose some.
No. There's gonna be a bunch of dead.
guys
Gonna be a bunch of
their-
dead stormtroopers.
on their heavy rifle, just like tossing around the blaster pack that's hot and smoking and empty, and they're just like, we don't have a spare. Okay, so Melnock is blasting out of this little ambush site on an open road. What is your plan?
To get away.
And
Pretty
what
much.
what tactic are you going to use?
Oh shit, tactic.
I mean, you could go straight down the highway and just wait for the TIE airplanes to come after you.
So I forget where this
What
is located.
plan?
Is it quite a ways out, or?
It's not too far out of town, but it's there's 2 routes back into town.
We'll take
There
the
was like
back
cover
road,
that you
dirt
guys
road.
used before.
Hey, didn't
So-
we arrange to have a transport vehicle somewhere on the one road
You
for
left
us to
one of
switch
your
into?
vehicles Bushes, yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did that. I mean, even if we didn't do that, I'm pretty sure we did that.
That was the plan at the beginning. The question is, what are you doing to escape now? I mean, are you using your coordination for your fast and furious driving? Are you using stealth to dip into some bushes and hide so you're out of sight before you pull back and take off? Give me a skill roll is what I'm asking.
And it's got to be Melmnamuk, huh?
Yep,
I
he's
got
driving. He's got
Can
a better
is this like a turn order thing? Could I at first make use of my my command to
You could do your thing.
yeah, so let me see. All right, I want to make sure I got the right one here. No, not that one. Okay, it's... Oh, okay, there we go. So we'll use... Nope, that's for combat. Never mind. Hold on.
Uh-oh. And we're thinking, and
Characters or players... Can I remove... I know I have something for this. Oh,
And then
okay.
just
So
a
I
knowledge
could,
check, like warfare.
yeah, I could do my mild warfare to get my blues and give you a blue, or I could do researcher. When the character makes a successful knowledge check to gain information, he and his allies gain automatic advantage per rank of researcher to checks they make to act on that knowledge until the end of his next turn. So I could actually combine them, couldn't I?
Well, is it an action or an incidental to do it? Kind of impressive shit, whatever.
It's probably an action. It doesn't specify. It just says when you're making a successful knowledge check.
Which is
An action.
basically an action, yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, if you do your knowledge warfare roll, you could do that at the same time.
Uh-huh. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
So, knowledge warfare would be a knowledge roll.
Right. All right. So you ready to queue it up for me?
I got 3 purple.
All right. Knowledge warfare. 4 blues.
Okay, 4 successes.
So Melnock, take advantage until my next turn and go ahead and take a blue.
All right.
On whichever you plan on doing, stealth or coordination or whatever.
What is your tactic to escape this base?
No, because I'm sitting in the passenger seat going,
Yeah.
if we do this, we do that, blah, blah, we stand a better chance of escaping.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a typical military base, you know. If you can get a good distance, you can get away, but at the moment, you're still in an open kill zone.
We'll work stealth. We're gonna work the trees or whatever along the road or what, instead of barreling down the center of the highway.
Okay, so I've got a blue dice in there for you.
Hey, could
Yep.
could Prit assist him in that?
Wow.
I don't know. There's a bunch of talking, so I figured might as well.
I was actually clicking at the exact same time, and it never came up. Is Prit, are you assisting?
Assisting with what? I've missed that.
That would be a no. Apparently, Prit is too busy helping the survivors.
No, I want to assist. I'm basically saying, what role do you want out of me?
Hey, you're just assisting.
I'm assisting.
Okay. Then I've got it in there.
Alright. Alright, are you ready?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Hoorah.
Boom. Because I also
Blue
have
light is nothing.
I have an auto blue with stealth, so.
But the blues betrayed you.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. So you see a few patrol vehicles come flying out and a single aircraft circling over, and you totally take cover behind some trees for a few tense moments. The vehicles start doing their cordoning off area, and all of a sudden you see the coast is clear.
Boom.
And you take the chance.
Yep.
Okay, so you take the chance and start bolting. What is your stealth skill so I can roll against it?
Stealth is 4 green and a blue.
That's a lot of stealth.
Yeah.
And I'm giving them a black as well.
And what size is the vehicle?
Your vehicle? It's a Silhouette 2 vehicle. It's a big-ass garbage truck.
Give me a second, because maybe I would do something.
Uh-oh. He's plotting.
Oh, nah, it wouldn't work, because I have to actually be within a certain range of somebody, so never mind. I was gonna alter the look of the truck, but I'd have to have a target that I'm making their mind look different.
As cold as headsets having issues, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so you managed to head towards town, and someone give me a perception check besides your driver. He's busy.
I will do the perception. That's usually my job. And
Wow.
What's that?
Wow.
well, that's a lot of advantages, but
Wow.
On the plus side, Prit totally leans over to you and say, "We got away clean." And what are you gonna use all those 7 advantages for? Got some spending to do.
I got some spending to do. Well, I figure you can't go wrong with recall additional information associated with the object noticed. So I don't know what that.
Okay, so I will give you that you do recall that there was one of those cool TIE fighter planes, with little triangle wings that are vectored. Basically it's a TIE fighter pod with, just wings and not actual TIE fighter wings. There was one of them flying around very high in the sky. But it's fine, because you totally ditched it. It's not up there. It's not circling above your head at this very moment.
I will mention that, but don't see it. But it was there. It was there before.
You're all clear. You're all clear as ominously the shadow passes over you guys. So when you get to the vehicle exchange, do you want to use your advantages for anything regarding that? Now, not everyone can fit in your car, so somebody's going to have to stay in the garbage truck. At least 2 people, 3 would be comfortable. What is your plan when you get to the stashed vehicle?
Well, who's our alternate driver? I mean,
So Prit can be the alternate driver.
Yes.
I would say me, Melnock, and right now Lachelle Golda can't communicate with us, but I would think since Prit's going to drive, and if Simi goes with the other vehicle, the 3 of us stay in the trash truck.
I mean, technically, you could always just say your team goes in your car, and congratulations, kids, you get the garbage truck.
Yeah, we could do that.
That's just my selfish ass, but that's, I'm not the one that got these kids arrested in the first place, so.
Oh,
I don't like what you're implying.
So yeah, no, I'm thinking we should drop them off somewhere.
Well, yeah. But yeah, I'll stay driving the truck with the guys.
And I will stay with you.
Yeah, I will go into the.
So, so Jim, can I use my my since we decided that or determined that yes, we did leave the truck out there for us to escape in. So can I use my story fact? And just specify that the canopy over where we left it is so dense that they cannot see or detect us through it as we make the transfer into the other vehicle.
Accept that.
All right. Because what I'm thinking is we drop all of them off and we take off in the dump truck, and then, after waiting a while, Melnock, you drive them off to safety. You and I mean, Simi could come with us too. Doesn't Simi have some combat abilities?
I have a little bit. I mean, I'm mostly a shooter. My melee is only 2 green, but my range light is a little better.
Yeah, we would worry more about ranged, I'd imagine.
I'll take care of the melee if it comes up.
Yeah.
Melnock, you're comfortable with going solo, or I'm sorry, not Melnock, Prit, are you comfortable with going solo, or do you want Simi to come with you?
Doesn't matter. I can go solo.
All right. I figure since we're going with the dump truck, the more combatants we have with us, the better. And I'd love to take you too, but I think it's wise that you take them and drop them off.
Yes.
So Prit's jumping in the car and getting the prisoners into the escape vehicle and taking off.
Yep.
Yes.
But no, they're staying there. We're taking off with the dump truck after a very quick drop off to keep the TIE fighter on us.
What TIE fighter?
Yeah, what TIE fighter? We don't know there's a TIE fighter.
Regardless, that's true. That's meta knowledge. But regardless, we're doing that quick, drive into the bridge, drop off everybody, and quickly keep going to keep any suspicious eyes on us and not know that there's been a drop off. Or in any chase movie, we go around the corner and we quickly let the person jump out the side of the car before we keep going. Okay. Standard practice.
Yep. So as you were taking off driving, Melnock, are you doing anything to gather attention, or are you trying to just drive casual? Nobody looked inside of the garbage truck with the exploded grenade and the blaster poles.
It's a well-aged truck. I mean, that's all.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm moving at a clip.
As you hear its air brakes hiss. Okay,
not driving all crazy, but driving at a clip.
Driving fast enough to garner attention is the question.
Potentially.
Okay, so you're speeding.
Only slightly.
And a big yellow garbage truck makes it look even faster.
Yeah.
Does this dump truck make my butt look big?
It does. Especially since it's full. Go ahead and give me your driving check as you're actually hitting traffic. You're hitting, traffic's there as you're trying to move with expedience and a little risky. I like this little risk.
Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, if there's traffic, I'm not going to drive like crazy in the traffic. I thought it was wide open still, so. All right, ready?
There's a few vehicles, and then all of a sudden, you run into traffic.
Okay.
All the soccer moms taking their kids to TIE fighter school.
Yeah. At that point, I mean, I don't get all crazy, but All right, ready?
Yep. Okay, not a problem.
No problem.
All of a sudden, you start hitting the regular midday traffic, and you downshift with no problem. You've got 2 advantages there. How would you like to use it?
Oh, I'll give myself a blue.
No. Read that advantage there.
Let's see. Reveal vulnerability in opponent's piloting style or vehicle, giving benefit in later rounds. With that, basically,
so
giving myself a blue.
You're driving basically, kind of uses the terrain to mask us from anyone who may be following us.
Well, the only opponents you know of at the moment are the soccer moms on the road, so this way you could bob and weave.
Yeah.
There's no one else.
Basically, yeah, I would have to have a target. It's the pilot that I'm flying against.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I'm learning how they're flying, so basically a blue. I mean, that's giving me advantage to.
Yeah, that's fair.
It'll let you even and out of traffic easier. Okay? So, all of a sudden, Prit comes pulling out of your concealed spot. What is Prit doing with the carload of people?
I am flying driving casual. I don't want to be attracting attention, so I'm going to drive as best normal as I can.
He's going to the drive-in movie with and getting there in time for the whole car for one ticket price.
Yeah.
There you go, $6.
Sorry, I'm aging myself. Sorry.
So go ahead and give me your driving check. You're heading the same direction, but in a more relaxed, meandering kind of way.
Yes. And piloting planetary.
It's mainly because there's patrol craft looking for the prisoners, and this is just you driving casual. Oh, look at you using an upgrade.
I think I need it, given how my rolls have been. Is my full good?
These rolls
ready?
are good. Yep. So, just when you see like 2 patrol craft go whizzing by, and you come pulling out of the bushes, just at the right moment you think to be in the clear, you kind of abruptly come out of the bushes in a way that definitely garners suspicion. Now the question is, what do you use your 3 advantage for?
To not garner suspicion.
You suspiciously come pulling out of the bushes near a prison where there's a sign right above you that says "Do not pick up hitchhikers."
Why did we park here?
Because the sign gave cover. Choose wisely.
I am open to suggestions for spending this.
And I got a suggestion, but I want to see what your team comes up with.
I'm not there, so I can't come up with anything.
Reveal vulnerability in the opponent's piloting style or vehicle.
Yeah, you have to have an opponent, so.
Right? Well, I thought we did because we got seen pulling out.
Patrol cars.
Well, technically, he doesn't know he got seen, per se.
Right.
I mean, my suggestion would be use that for an upgrade so you can do some fast, furious shit and try to outrace these guys before they can turn around.
I like that.
Okay. Let me put in a opposed roll, and I got you.
Well, who are we outracing? We don't know that we've been spotted, right? Like,
this is a different car. So you guys are in the garbage truck. Yeah. This is Prit pulling out of the bushes as 2 patrol cars go whizzing by.
I was offline when they decided to split, so I didn't know which group I was with.
Yeah, my only other suggestion is that the rest of the people in there were kind of ducked down and extra bodies were not noticed in the vehicle. So, just a thought.
So what you can use those, Brett? It's all up to you. You're alone with a bunch of, fail rebels.
You know what? It's like, given how well my piloting is going, I don't really want to outrun them. I would much rather use my warp reality skill, otherwise known as lying.
What about your? Could he apply stealth to use to weave in and out of traffic and kind of hide himself?
What are you using the advantage for right now?
Yeah, that's what the driving was for, to do exactly that. He failed to do that. That's the problem.
I forget.
So
was to pull out of
That's with him driving casually. Instead, he ripped out of the bushes real fast, and the two cop cars are totally looking in the rearview mirror and seeing him ripping out of the bushes. It's sus. They don't know who you are. They don't know what you're doing, but it's extremely sus when you come ripping out of the bushes at 60.
They're day workers. They had to take a leak.
If Prit wants to deception and try that off, you can totally see if that's what happens.
Yeah, so I think yes, they're all ducked down, so all they see is Prit driving and just, looking sheepish at them. Sorry.
As you do that, basically, you tell them to all get down and get under cover, and they all duck down, wedge on top of each other as you're driving towards them, and they literally split to let you drive between the vehicles. And this super tense, stressful moment while someone in the back seat of the car is eating some bag of chips that Prit left back there.
No.
They
were Haribo.
Slow down, and all of a sudden they roll their windows down and gesture for you to do the same, and they're not stopping you, but they're totally giving you the whoop whoop as they say, "What are you doing out here?" As the car's whizzing by at 60 miles an hour, and they will give you a deception check since they look and just see you alone in your uniform, driving your Imperial vehicle.
Had to take a leak.
Yeah, that's basically what I was going to say. Sorry, had to stop and relieve myself, and got a little heavy on the accelerator there. Won't happen again, officer.
Give me your deception check. Triumph. As with those 6 successes, they totally give you the salute and go at max speed, leaving you in the dust. And what would you like for the triumph?
Clear path to the drop-off point.
Yes, I like that idea. Right now, nope, there's nothing else.
So the question is, where are you dropping them off? Because their place is compromised.
I have a feeling that we discussed this, but I do not recall.
It was never actually discussed, just other than the splitting up.
All right.
I mean, you have comms. You can use your comm.
That's what I was going to say. I'm going to get on the comms and, Gold Leader, where are we dropping these guys?
Whatever code word for the storage facility.
Do we have a storage facility? Not our droid shop, but...
You want these guys knowing any of your locations?
Well, that was like a random storage facility we've been using. We've done missions out of it and took the Jedi and other people.
Oh, that's true.
To
there was a warehouse that one of our contacts had for us. Yeah.
It's not.
Conveniently not getting anything put inside it for quite a while.
Yeah, well,
Until a despair comes up, calls you up and goes, I need the warehouse cleaned out by midnight.
Yeah.
If that's the call, that's where I take him.
Okay, is that the word?
Yes, that's where he's taking them.
Okay.
So you take them off and you drop them off, and they're just like, thanks. They're all
No, I
awkward.
I think the plan is for us to reconvene there.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys are driving through town, someone in your vehicle, give me a vigilance check.
That's probably anybody but me.
Yeah, I suck at it too. I'm only 2 green.
I'm 1 yellow and a green.
I'm
1
1
yellow.
yellow and 2 green.
Oh, well, so
All
far
right, then
you
you're it.
Hey! So, Lachelle, you totally noticed, and it's...
She did a initiative.
Go
I did the
ahead and
initiative
roll
one.
your skill vigilance, not the initiative one.
Yeah, well, I don't know that that's any good. Oh, it's the same. Okay, it's
Yeah.
the exact same.
Chosen gave you an upgrade. Surprise,
And-
Chosen's not giving you a blue.
There you go.
I was going to say, but it happened way too quick. I was going to say, and I'm going to give her a blue, but she succeeded anyway, so.
So, Lachelle, in your paranoia, because, it's who you are. You constantly are given the looks every time you guys make a corner, and you notice something that piques your curiosity. In that now that you're in city traffic, the TIE fighter had you disengage, but you totally notice a pair of basically serving plate sized probe droids tailing you guys. They're about a good, medium to long distance from your vehicle, but they're basically just following your trajectory. They're floating side by side with each other, their little tentacles hanging behind, and they're just following you.
All right, I let Melnock know. Hey, we have some company in the back.
You totally see like a reflective windows in a building, and you clearly see the little shits with their glowing red photoreceptors.
All right.
Can we
All right.
lose them? Should they have an accident?
Two turns up. I'm gonna hook a quick right, and then we're gonna stop, pop out, and we're gonna everybody jump out and pop them.
Now you are in the city now.
Uh-huh.
Are you sure you want to do that in the city? That might attract more
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
Shall
That's
I
a little
remind
bit-
you, it's the good side of town. This planet is pretty much the good side of town.
That's a little bit too conspicuous. We're gonna have all kinds of trouble if we do that.
Yeah, fucking good citizen reporting us.
We'll drive to a
Hop on every corner.
garage somewhere and pull into the parking garage, first floor, bounce out, park somewhere off to the side quickly and bounce out, and we'll make our way by foot from here.
I like that idea.
Okay, as you're attempting to get ahead of the little shit, give me your drive roll. See just how much of an advantage you have pulling into this garage. I like the tactics, but dude. All the points are on my side now.
Yeah.
Go ahead when you're ready there, Melnock.
What am I doing, planetary?
No, driving.
Yeah, planetary.
Yep.
Give me a blue. You give him a blue.
Give him a blue. You're getting a blue. Blue is in there.
And the upgrade, right? Yeah. All right.
And the upgrade, yep.
Oh.
So you're attempting this cool idea of getting into under a ground garage, so you're undercover, so there's minimal contact of people seeing anything. You try to do that, but unfortunately, the stupid automatic kiosk that stops you and makes you take a ticket and scans your face is just a little too delayed that these little buggers are right on your asses.
Okay.
So, speech action.
So, what would
Melnock?
you like for advantage?
I don't know. As we come in, there's nobody in the garage area, immediate area.
That is a good one. Okay,
Yeah.
I will definitely give you that one.
Mm-hmm.
That is in fact a very good one.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And the speech action you had? Sorry.
No, what I was gonna say is find an empty floor, which you basically kind of just did for us with your advantages. So.
Yeah.
Because now I was gonna go with your plan of taking them out.
Yeah.
Now we're not out on public streets.
Exactly. And then, yeah, once we get to a spot, I park it and get ready to jump out.
Yeah, so I guess my speech action can be get ready for combat. Oh, there you go. I can
You have the thing where you embolden your partners.
Yeah, I can do my coordinated assault inside of the car already, so that everybody that's within engaged range of me gets advantage on their next combat check.
Nice.
Okay, so everybody go ahead and give me your vigilance.
Wait, but we know this is coming, so shouldn't it be cool?
I'll give you cool if you discuss the ambush.
Can we do vigilance? Is this better?
Coordinated assault.
I'm like,
and all
why
that.
are you talking for me, buddy?
Because I have a better cool than any of our vigilances.
So you are the only one to get an advantage on this, but go for it.
I will allow you to do either or.
There you go.
I'm trying to ensure that Melnock goes first. Because it's not me that goes first in the turn order, it's whoever of us goes first. In these days, I'm going to get an advantage. Or a triumph, I mean.
A decent roll. We'll see what the little turds get.
You think you will.
Oh, we beat the turds, except for one.
You beat the turds.
Oh, nope, even
Okay.
that one.
So you guys turn the vehicle. Now, are you basically having the back of the vehicle facing them, or the left side, or the right side, or the front? How are you spinning around to a stop?
Probably driver's side facing them. That way they
Okay.
can get out on the other side.
So it gives your passenger side cover.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
they're actually last. It didn't sort quite right, but that's okay. All right.
If you go flying, you're going to need more than 3 turns to make them disappear. So they are basically at the edge of medium distance following behind you guys as you go
Okay.
and stop the car. What do you guys do? Who's going first?
We parked the car.
Back to
I
Kat.
will get out.
And remember, you don't have to get out of the car if you're using the gun.
I know that. But
Okay?
gotta eat the distance up here.
So
So I'll get out.
Get out of the car.
I'm getting out of the car after I park the car, and then I will move to short behind a vehicle, and I am shooting. I have quick draw.
Okay, so you're going around the vehicle to the other side for cover?
No, I'm moving forward to come within short of them,
Okay.
but behind a car on the level. Unfortunately, somebody's car might get shot up, but oh well.
Oh, sure. Now you want cars there.
Well, I didn't say there wasn't cars. I said there wasn't people.
Okay, I got your You didn't flip no light side points, did you?
No. Because we don't. Oh no, I guess we did have. Oh no, we have one now. So.
Okay, so I got your difficulty in there for you to shoot one.
All right. Where'd it go? There it is.
Lethal, that dark side helps.
Not quite. That's some busy dice. Well.
As they're going, they're doing this like weird swirly motion as you shoot and just totally miss one, but you have 2 advantages.
I do. I will actually take some strain back.
Okay. So y'all saw him boldly get out of the driver's side like it was the movie Red, take some pot shots, and unfortunately did not hit any of the little buggers.
Alright.
I'm gonna hop out and shoot one. Where are we?
Yeah, they are.
Are we still here?
Range. Well, yeah, we're just doing mind's eye theater here. As
Okay.
they're at medium range to you since they haven't gone yet, so
Unless you
it
move
would
forward.
one maneuver to get out of the vehicle, and then what's the range of your weapon? I mean,
I have a medium.
medium? You could just roll the window down, aim, and shoot if you
That's
want.
what I would like to do, because if I can keep some cover when they shoot me back, that would be great.
Okay, so you're staying in the car and aiming at the little bugger at medium range.
Hey. Remember, they each of us get advantage this round. Well, each of them get advantage this round.
Oh, yeah. I guess I should roll a blue, huh? Oh no, just an advantage, right?
Just an advantage, so you can get one extra strain.
No. I'll pass the blue to the next with the last.
Pass the blue, okay. You made a great decoy for Lachelle. Lachelle's going to take advantage of your missed shot, hoping it's going to line up for her.
Hopefully. Do you have my advantage and my blue that he gave me?
Well, the advantage you're going to have to use make-believe for, because I can't put in just an advantage for you.
Okay. How do I do
Just
make believe?
remember-
Do I just roll for it,
So-
or do I just say I have an
You
advantage?
just do your normal roll, and then you add one more advantage to it.
And know that you have an advantage, yep. So you have 2 advantage, but you shoot, and the little guy goes and dives out of the way. You guys are shooting the shit out of the ceiling in this parking garage.
Yep. Sometimes it be that way. Okay,
Shall I advantages?
I'll give a blue to the next person that's gonna go is it us still?
Yeah, it's going to be either Simi or me.
Okay, to whoever goes next.
Well, I'm just gonna shoot.
What's the range of your weapon? Do you have medium, or do you have to get out and move closer?
Let me check. I'm gonna have to get out and closer in order to shoot. So I have a range.
Okay. Right, so take 2 strain, 1 maneuver to get out, 2nd maneuver to walk closer, and you got a blue dice to shooting the little bastard.
I'm going to throw her another blue.
As he gives encouraging words saying, "See me, do it. It's droid on droid violence time."
You've got this.
Alrighty, here we go.
Wow.
Nice.
Holy
Hey, you hit something good.
About
time
so
one of us
needless to say, yeah, you like massively overkilled one. What's it look like when Simi executes this poor little guy?
Yeah, you got something against other droids? What the hell?
You had like 3 more successes than necessary, and then you have 6 advantage.
Well, I would like to take at least 2 strain back.
Okay, you still have 4 advantages.
Give the next
And
person
there's
to go a blue.
Well, wait, does a crit kill the other one?
No, these aren't minions; they're rivals.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Give the next person to go a blue.
Well, wouldn't that's only one, right?
That's me.
It's only
But
one.
that's why I'm saying
Yeah.
give the next person to go a blue, because then you still
I
have
wanna
3
give
advantage.
The next
4.
person a blue. And then I want to, because then I still have 3 left over.
4.
And remember, you have one imaginary one.
Yep.
Oh.
So you still have 4 left.
I'm going to take one more strain back then.
Yep.
And I'm going to give Melnock blue.
Okay.
Oh.
And that's
Okay.
fine.
As the wreckage of the little probe droid hits the ground, and it does the little spider leg thing where it curls in on itself with a massive hole through it.
Nice job.
And what's Tozen gonna do?
So
As the
Tozen-
second one is totally looking at you guys, and you're pretty sure it's gonna communicate any second as its little antennas all elongated.
Tozen is going to aim. I'm going to give myself that last blue.
You have a blue, you're giving yourself a blue, and you're aiming.
Yep. My gun does have medium range on it.
Okay, so you can shoot from the car.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
3
Set?
blue in there for you. And, yep.
Oh, gangster shooting from the car. Oh,
Hoorah.
Damn. What does it look like when you murder the second probe before it even had its turn to do something?
So I'm just sitting there in the passenger side, and I pull out my gun, I point it out the window, and I look over my shoulder, and I just shoot him. And then I just reholster my gun.
I'm
It's
assuming
like-
you're using those 3 advantages for free maneuver to holster your weapon. Okay. Poor Melnock feels embarrassed going out there to shoot them. His team cleaned it up for him.
that's okay.
You were a good
Team sport.
distraction.
The worst case, they were going to shoot me, not them. So,
Okay, so you've successfully seemed to have ditched the probes. Does anyone want to do a, investigation or anything before you get back in the car and take off?
No. We were
no,
going to go
we're going on
from here.
foot. Yeah.
We're ditching the car.
Ditching the car.
The dump
Yeah.
truck.
Dump truck's a little too obvious.
Okay, so you guys, totally put the lock on and close the door, and you're just walking away. You're in the town, so there's lots of people coming and going. You could totally, if someone wants to give me a deception or a stealth check, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Lachelle, how's your deception?
Deception means you guys blend in with the crowd and take off.
My
Hide your
deception
weapon.
is 3 yellow, 1 advantage, and -4 black.
God.
Okay.
There's a lot of shit going on there.
Yeah.
Dirty little liar.
Yes. That's what I put all my work into. You guys keep wanting me to do shit I can't do.
And Toast,
But I can deceive like a motherfucker.
Well then.
Okay, go ahead and give us your deception roll as you clean everybody up as you walk out. You go, and you time it beautifully that all of you come stepping out in
Glad
order
I flipped that point.
as you're just like, we can only hope Prit didn't fuck this up.
Wow.
And what would you like for those 3 advantages, Lisha?
I want to take strain back.
Wait.
What?
Before you go taking strain back, can you use those 3 advantage to get us to the warehouse undetected?
You made the deception.
All right,
thought
does
the
that get us all
deception
the way there?
Yeah, that's what
That
I
would
thought.
get you all the way there, that you've
Oh,
blended
okay.
in with regular people. And when you get to the warehouse, are you doing anything or are you just going into the warehouse?
Well, we'll do a quick double check around to check the exterior for any undo a presence or activity.
Okay, go ahead
Somebody wants to do that.
Somebody give me a vigilance or a perception. I'll let you pick. Wow, so much paranoia.
Tozen's just sitting there hanging out over the button.
Paranoia.
I think my
Is it
vigilance is
paranoia
still
if they're out to get you?
Well, I think
Somebody's
Crit is our
perception?
best perception guy, and he's
But he's
inside the
inside,
warehouse. Yeah.
He's not here, so.
Yeah, I have
who
3
does
green
anybody
for
have a good
perception.
No, my
3 green.
perception and vigilance both suck, so...
Let me see my perception. Hold on. My perception, I have 2 yellow and a green.
That's better than my vigilance.
Okay,
There we go.
here we go. Hey!
Nice.
Hey, Simi totally checks the place out, and Simi, you are 100% certain the coast is clear.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
What do you tell the group?
That
You
I...
can't increase their paranoia.
No, it's 100% clear.
For programming, told her it's 100% clear.
Right.
Okay, so you guys go in there, and what is Prit doing at that exact moment?
Basically just debriefing the, getting everyone settled. I mean, it's. I knew that the rest of my team's coming, so it's making sure getting them cocoa, something, whatever.
Tending
You
to
believe
the
that
wounded.
humans like a hot drink?
Yeah.
Not really. I don't
Yeah,
think
well,
I have
yeah.
medical skills.
Beverage, a Mylar blanket, and a protein bar.
Yeah.
Okay, as quietly you see them recuperating in the background, air quote debriefing. Prit joins the rest of you guys for a quick catch up on what the hell's going on. What do you tell Prit?
We were followed by some droids. We took them out in a parking garage and trekked the rest of the way here. We're confident that we got here without any incident or notice.
Okay, good.
No incidents on your part getting here?
Nope.
No. No, they.
Not a one. Thanks for asking.
We stopped for boba tea on the way.
As a matter of fact, no, we were fine.
Not. Yeah, they do not need to know anything about my little adventures.
Okay, just checking. In case you wanted to share.
Sometimes you need to take a detour.
Right?
If anything happened, I would say, but no, I just
Did make no
I
friends?
lied,
No?
made it went away.
Alright. Up there, they're kind of, once they're settled in there, welcome to quietly disperse wherever
Oh,
they
no.
want to go.
No, I was going to contact Rebel HQ and let them know that we managed to rescue the hostages and have them in a secure warehouse. Where can we drop them off?
Get them the hell out of our hands.
Oh, especially since someone had secret orders he never told anybody about.
I did. I was given the option to either eliminate them or rescue them. We managed to rescue them.
Unfortunately, Rebel Command does not have a safe house to drop them off.
All right, so then I will...
In fact, they warn you that the heat is on, apparently.
Right.
Your daring rescue has tripped many, many alarms.
That's weird.
What suggestion do you have to deal with them?
You mean pissing off the Sith?
If there's a shuttle, we can at least get them off planet to someplace quieter.
Unfortunately, their identities have been compromised. I'm sure they've been scanned at when they were incarcerated. But you could, if you have
Doesn't have to be from a spaceport.
Yeah, we smuggle them. Who knows a
Right.
smuggler?
I mean, you do have a ship. Don't forget.
Oh, that's true.
Let's not forget you have a ship, which is why Rebel Command is saying we don't have a ship available. You guys are sitting on a ship.
I forgot that we had a ship. Thank you for reminding me. All right, so we're going to...
As all of a sudden, Tozen's standing there and the ship is in the warehouse hidden. Like, it's got a 10-foot tarp covering the cockpit, and that's it. We have
Got a big sign that says "I'm the ship" over it.
Hey, Jim, this is the point where if we were playing in person, you would see me flipping you off right now.
I feel it in my heart, and it warms my soul.
Yeah, we're like right in front of it with a tarp over the cockpit, and he's like, "Shit, if we only had a ship." And he leans against the tarp. Now, where in the hell can we find a ship? Oh.
Can any of you tell me where we can find a ship?
Only because he's so smart.
I'd like to make a knowledge check to find us a ship, please.
You turn around, and there your ship is, all fueled up.
So, where is an off-planet drop point that we can bring them to? That's what we're asking Rebel Command.
Oh, you mean with gravity?
Like a,
And not out an airlock, exactly.
Obviously, you succeeded on the first version of the mission, which is you took care of them as they're floating through space.
Right.
So do me a favor and give me either a knowledge warfare, which is probably what you're going to go for, or a knowledge underworld.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll go with the knowledge warfare. Ready, set, go.
You totally have a great location you can drop them off. There's a recycling plant at the edge of the solar system. Spacers come and go. And matter of fact, rebels have used it from time to time for meeting places because spacers come and go. So if you want to fly them on a quick hop, skip, and jump to the edge of the system, you can totally drop them there. Now the question is, before that, are you going to do anything about trying to give them fake IDs?
I was going to ask if Simi wants to make them up some fake IDs, actually.
Yeah, let me go ahead and do that.
I can even assist you. Throw you a blue.
Thank you.
And I am giving you extra black because their faces are known on the wanted posters.
Well, I'm -3 black, so fine, bring it. Okay, here we go. Come on. Yeah.
Oh, shucks.
Wow. As you are able to make a full set of beautiful IDs for these guys that are so good they should be beyond question.
And I take a point of strain.
And you take a point of strain. Because I can't make your ID shoddy when you manage to make 7 successes. Because that's bullshit. That's just crap if you made that many successes and it was just expedient. As you give them all fresh ID codes.
Nice.
And then we load them onto a shuttle.
You mean you load them onto your shuttle?
Yeah.
On our ship, yeah.
Yeah, our ship. It's not a shuttle,
you load them on your ship? No, it's bigger than that. Now, as you contact command and control for exit vector, what are you saying your route is for? Like with the airplane, you register your course and, your general business.
Sunday drive.
Going to the commerce outpost for goods.
Okay. So do me a favor and give me either coercion, a charm, a negotiation. Negotiation will probably be the best. And maybe a deception.
So I will I will absolutely let whoever our expert is at any one of those go ahead and do that.
I will absolutely
command and control.
I will absolutely deceive anybody needing deceiving.
Okay, deception it is.
All right. And wink.
Oh, come on, is over.
Wait a second here. And I can use that on deception. I'm going to drop a light side and use my unmatched tradecraft and remove the well, at least that red die and the purple die.
Why you gotta ruin my good time like that? It could have been interesting things that happened, but no.
No, I don't want it. I do not like to live in interesting times.
Okay, in that case, instead of it being a really cool space adventure where there could have been jumps and trips and TIE fighters screaming through space, going whack, whack, whack with their blasters, it's a driving Miss Daisy trip. As you guys take them to the reclamation plant and you let them off, and they wave at you guys, and they realize that someday, when we grow up as big rebels and we get a couple hundred experience points, we're going to be as competent as these crazy motherfuckers. Because these guys are the shit. Not only did they spring us from prison, they managed to convince a Sith Lord that he had already won and he walked away to escape. As their droid burns out IDs and force fields like nobody's business. And what's up with these two members of the team that constantly use their silver tongue to do whatever they need to do, and it's just made so? We are so sorry that we failed in the mission to pick up the tanker truck and lost the hyperfuel.
I walk away because I can't lie for shit, so...
This is them ruminating on how awesome we are. Let it go, let it go.
As they apologize for getting captured in the first time and losing the hyperspace fuel, because it was just, all we had to do was go there and pick up the car, and we got arrested, and we lost the hyperspace.
Say nothing to it. Like, sometimes it happens. Don't beat yourself up over it, all right? Let it go, buddy.
Life's too short. They will totally excuse themselves to, like, put on the little jumpsuits they're putting on to get all undercover, and they basically will give you all hugs and thank you for rescuing them, and private contact information for each of you guys so you can reach out to them if need be. I mean, you may need to frame them for something later, right?
That's what I'm hearing.
As they're gonna hopefully wait for Rebel High Command to show up and pick them up and get them out of the system, because with the exception of Simi's amazing IDs, their faces are burned in this sector's face. And Simi's IDs are the only thing keeping them safe.
They hope that they get picked up and not killed by High Command? Is that what we're saying?
Uh-huh. Well, I'm sure Tozen didn't tell them that was an option.
He did not.
Well, you know.
Sometimes need-to-know basis is a very important thing.
Yeah.
So you guys get back in your ride, and I assume you're heading back to the shop?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
The
Jim,
plan.
what good would it do to tell them, oh, hey, by the way, Rebel Command is thinking of murdering all of you? Yeah, that's need to know information.
That makes for a bummer.
Exactly. When you're trying to escape with a group of prisoners, you don't tell them, hey, your leaders, they want you dead anyway.
Well,
Okay, goodbye, bye.
Trip. So you guys, you see the Star Destroyer parked outside there, picking up on its tractor beam. The garbage is being sent back to the Empire. You guys are heading back home.
Yep.
And we get 55 experience points? Sweet.
What? Wow.
As you totally get slipped a data stick that you don't want to know where Parker was keeping it.
Yeah.
He tells you that this is some of the rebel funds that we had, and there's 5,500 credits on this data stick.
Nice.
So 1,100 each.
As we see your ship spinning back towards the planet, Corulag growing in size as you're getting closer, and then immediately we get the bum bum ba da ba bum 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 George Lucas. As you guys get 25 experience points because you got them out alive.
Sweet.
Wow. All right.
And more importantly, you covered your tracks of any shortcomings you did.
Dedication, presence.
Didn't even have to fight the Sith yet.
Now there's gonna be a really pissed off Sith Lord.
Yeah.
He's gonna find the Jedi that's on the planet. For weeks to come, you're seeing hollow vids of their faces. The terrorists that blew up the refinery and caused the deaths of over 200 sentients. Occasional videos showing the weeping widows and the parentless children. Yes, the propaganda machine is using that for all it's worth.
Yep. Nice. Now I gotta figure out what to do with 25 more.
Oh, I just bought my next dedication. That's what
He's
I
like,
did.
I already spent it. What are you talking about? Nice.
Like, of course,
then,
sir,
guys.
that.
What was that?
I said, alrighty,
Of
I
course.
will
Oh,
see you guys
Have a
later.
good night. Hey,
yeah. Have a good night.
Dave, are you going to be joining me and my gang on the 23rd?
23rd, I believe so.
Week from
Yes.
Friday? Golda,
Yeah,
are you
yeah.
joining us on the 23rd, or?
Let me look at my calendar.
And for those that might
6:30
Yeah.
or 6 or 6:30, I'll let you know.
be,
I
okay.
haven't made the reservation yet.
Just so those of you may be interested, there's now, I believe it's open now from what I can see, the all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue across the street from the mall.
Oh.
Oh.
So check
Yeah,
that
it's
one out at some point too.
over. Yeah, it's over on the west side. So like over, I don't know if it's over by the optics place or where, but it's over on that side of the street somewhere, over by the auto mall. So
Options.
it's like,
So many options.
yeah, it's like 30, 39 or 50, something like that. 39's like your base meats, and then for the extra, you get like some premium cut, like steaks and stuff as well.
Alrighty,
Plus all
I
kinds of
gotta bounce
sides.
back.
All right.
Alrighty,
Good night.
good job all.
Yeah, so Golda, if